Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordamt. We are back for some more Pathfinder Kingmaker on Unfair and Last Azlanti. So, I'm gonna start by taking care of something that I've been kind of delaying, which is the sorrowflow quest. I was even doubting if I wanted to do this at all. But I guess the main point for doing this is we would get an additional companion, which we won't use, but by doing this quest, there will also be more quests down the line, and those quests can just give us experience, maybe some items. That's mainly the only reason why I'm gonna go for this. This is for the new companions from the DLC, the Tiefling sisters, which are Kineticists, which I'm not really gonna pretend that I know exactly how they work, because I don't. I have some ideas of some builds. I know there's one I can do. Just level up Lindsay here before I forget. You can have that, whatever, it doesn't matter. Wait. Yeah, it's fine. None of this really matters. I'm just trying to give her some more charisma points. Yep, there we go. And sure. Okay. So let's leave. We will have to do a quest by ourselves. We have to do it alone. Well, alone with the extra companion. And she is over here. I think we have to go this way.
I must replenish
oh, really?
my
Come on.
powers.
To reach the area. Why are you fatigued? Very strange. Let's keep going. I'll rest when we get nearby here. Okay, so let's rest. Everything looking good.
When knock knock becomes...
And yeah, this quest is kind of dangerous earlier on. But once you get some levels like we do, it's gonna be very doable, because my main character by himself can take care of this entire area. I don't even need to rely on her. Though it can help. I'm also gonna skip all of the dialogue because I don't really care much about this quest. I'm sorry for those of you who do like it, but she is just not really my cup of tea, let's say. She has some Tiefling friends. I think they will be relevant in one of her quests later on. And she wants us to go alone, so we can send away our companions and be alone with her. Oh, wait. Let me see if I didn't mess this up. Take this off, save. Okay. Because I wanted to get the experience that I have. Let's go. We can see some trapped elementals here, some water elementals, which we're gonna free. They will help us out later on. And for the time being, I'm gonna level up this lady. So let's just see what she has. So she is a chaotic good tiefling. She's a level 5 kineticist. She has 18 dexterity, 18 constitution, and 14 wisdom. Everything else is a 10. I'm just gonna give her some items here because why not? Have some perception, have some AC, have some saving throws. That should be good enough. She will not be using any weapons because she will be relying on kinetic blasts, which is the strong point of kineticists. And let's level it up. So I'm gonna do what I usually do for her if I pick her up, which is very, very rarely. I think I took her with me like one time. But I do know that for her, it's very strong to go an earth route. So leveling up level 6, we have all of these options here. I don't think there's anything here particularly interesting. You can have the effect of grease on the floor. You can affect your skill checks, skill focus. You have some bonus feats based on water, because she picked the water element when she started, which are not very interesting for us. So blind fight could be a defensive feat, which is always nice, sure, but not what I want out of her. Kinetic restoration is to heal some physical ability scores. We're not going to be using it either. Cold adaptation is cold resistance, don't care. So what we have here that's of, you know, the most interest out of this is elemental whispers. Here we can pick a familiar, and normally what I go for is I would either go for a hair familiar, which gives a bonus to initiative and perception checks, or I would go for the lizard, which gives me a +1 natural armor bonus to AC, and again 2 bonus on perception checks. I guess I'll go for the lizard just for extra safety on her. That's level 6 done. I always keep them as pure kineticists. I don't really know of a useful multi-class for them. So I just keep them like this. This can go for 3. I'll just increase athletics here. Now, I'm gonna take weapon focus on Kinetic Blast, which is our bread and butter, basically. And here we have expanded elements we can pick. So, we have air, earth, fire, and water. What I think is relevant to note here is that when you pick one of these elements, on air you can even pick 2 of them actually. You can pick air blast or electric blast. And this actually allows me to exemplify what I was going to say here. When you look at your kinetic blasts, you can see the element, the type, what they do, type of damage, blah blah blah. But this is very important here, the blast type. This blast type is physical, while electric blast, the blast type is energy. The main difference between these two is that even though it's not very obvious, and I don't even know if you can see it somewhere over here, but physical blasts target normal AC, while energy blasts target touch AC. So electric, god damn it, not electric. Energy blasts are going to be a lot more accurate in hitting enemies. Because again, targeting touch AC, it's the same thing as Jubilost tossing bombs. In this case, I'm gonna go for Earth. Earth is gonna be a physical-based kinetic blast, I believe. We have this. Continue leveling it up. Level 8. We're gonna go for Constitution, because I believe that there are burn resources based on Constitution, at least for this class. And we can also use it for something else, which we will see in a second. Yeah, so basically now with Earth, we can go down the trip route in terms of feats. We don't even need to have the prerequisites for it. And tripping is essentially what our leopard does. When he bites someone, if they fail a combat maneuver, they will fall down to the ground, triggering attacks of opportunity and whatnot. It's very, very powerful. And you can also apply trip to your kinetic blast spells. So we're gonna go down the trip route here, and we're gonna see how this works. I will keep going here. Let's put it in perception, I guess. We have Fury's Fall. So Fury's Fall, what this does is you can use strength and agility to send foes crashing to the ground. When making a trip attack, add your dexterity bonus to your combat maneuver. So she has 18 dexterity, so you are going to add this bonus to your combat maneuver bonus, which is a very big boost. So we're going to want Fury's Fall. And now what we want is Bowling Infusion. Bowling Infusion, what this does is you bowl your foes over with the sheer mass of your kinetic blast, attempt a trick combat maneuver check against each target damaged by your infused blast, using your constitution modifier instead of your strength modifier to determine your combat maneuver bonus. This is also why constitution plays so well into this type of build. Associated blasts are going to be earth, magma, metal, and mud. We're going to be using earth and or mud, so it works out for us. So Bowling Infusion. Oops. Next up, I'm gonna give her some more athletics and perception, I suppose. And over here, I think I can go for earth again and get greater trip, just making trip even harder to resist. And finally, on level 11, she also gets supercharge. When using gather power as the move action, the Kineticist can reduce the total burn cost of a single wild talent by 2 points instead of 1. When using gather power for 1 full round, she can reduce the burn cost by 3 instead of 2. Okay. We'll go in over these in a second. Whoops. Give me that and give me that. And I suppose I can go for improved critical here. Again on the kinetic blasts. Though improved critical might not be as useful. Because if you want to use like area effect spells, improved critical won't actually do much for her. But if that were not the case, what would I go for actually? I could even go for Dazzling Display and Shattered Defenses, but I don't think I need that. Improved Initiative, Outflank. This I would need to have other people, though it doesn't work. So yeah, I'll just go for Improved Critical. And pick Kinetic Blast here. And for my infusion, I think I'm gonna go for probably the wall. Yeah, so we can basically create a wall of kinetic blast, so anybody crossing the wall is gonna get damaged. You could also spray in an area, it's also cool. What does this do? You throw a long, roughly 5 foot by 10 foot spindle of elemental of energy up to 30 feet away, damaging all creatures within any 2 adjacent 5 foot squares, unless it's a succeeds reflex save. Energy blast infuses spindle deals its normal damage to each target, while a physical blast infuses spindle deals half its normal damage to each target. I'll go for the wall. I think it's easier to hit. So that's done. This is the level up I'm doing for her. So, Kineticists, the way they work is, they don't have a spell book, but they do have a lot of abilities. The most important thing to note here is going to be these gather power abilities. I will also turn off deadly aim. You can deal more damage, but you lose attack bonus on your attacks, so no thank you. I will turn on my Lizard Familiar, which we want. And I'm gonna put my blasts over here. So right now we have Water Blast, Earth Blast, and the combination of both being Mud Blast. I think that's all that I need right now. She has the shield bonus to AC. Okay, so what do these do? You can turn these on, it doesn't cost anything. And what they do is, I'm actually gonna start over here and turn this off. You can see that if you select your Mud Blast, you can then select a type of infusion you want to apply. So you can throw a simple Mud Blast, it will just throw the Mud Blast and deal its normal damage. You can have extended range. You can toss it as a torrent, so like in a straight line, or you can create a wall based on the feat that we picked. You will see this number over here, in this case 2, 2, 3, and 4, and this is a burn cost. You can see it over here when I mouse over it. It says level and then burn 2. I think you can go up to 7 burn, at least on the current state that she's on. And so you overexert yourself to channel more power than normal, pushing past the limit of what is safe for the body by accepting burn. So what does this do essentially? For each point of burn she accepts, a Kineticist takes 1 point of non-lethal damage per character level. This damage cannot be healed by any means other than getting a full night's rest, which removes all burn and associated non-lethal damage. Cannot be reduced or redirected. Can accept only 1 point of burn per round. It goes up by level, yada yada yada. Can choose to accept burn if it would put a total number of points of burn higher than 3 plus the constitution modifier. So that's also why you want to have some nice constitution. So if I wanted to use a Mud Blast, it would burn me twice. However, we look at the gather power here. And what this does is, the Kineticist spends a move action to gather energy or elemental matter and reduce the total burn cost of a chosen blast by 1. And given that we had Supercharge, it will now reduce by 2 instead of 1, which is even better. So you basically spend some time, in this case you spend the move action to lower the cost of your abilities. If you go for medium, it will lower them by more, but you spend the full round action, and if you go for high, you spend the full round action and the move action, but you also reduce the cost even further. So for right now, I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using some extended range blasts here. You can see the damage is quite high, 28 to 88. I can just turn this on to be my default attack. And this is essentially what makes Kineticist so good. You have a vast array of very powerful attacks, which you can modify by infusing them, which is actually quite cool. I actually like the idea of the Kineticist. I just have never really bothered in learning them very well. But you can modify your blasts. They deal a tremendous amount of damage. And if you are using energy type blasts, you are always targeting touch AC without even spending any meaningful resource. So it is a very, very good thing to have. You also get, as you level up, metakinesis, in which you can empower or you can maximize your abilities. So in this case, I could empower them or maximize them. This would cost me a lot. I can just maximize or just empower. I guess I can do this. I can work with the medium gather power, I suppose. Sure. We're gonna use medium gather power and we're gonna have empowered extended range mud blasts. That's what we're gonna be using here. We will also buff up our main character because we might get into some trouble and I want to be protected, obviously. Do you need something else that I might be missing? I don't believe so. This is essentially for melee combat. We don't need it.
Without a doubt.
So we can go. We see a ferocious slurk over there, which looked like a froggy. We have some flowers. Before we continue, let me just turn this off again. Only active companions receive experience, yes. Something is wrong.
I can see my destination.
Okay, what's over here? Also an enemy. Let's see if we can kill this guy straight up by tossing one of these. Extended range makes this be a 50 feet area. You can see the range over here, it's quite large. So, pew pew. Gathering power. And poof. Let's see if you land it. Landed. 78 damage, dead. Yeah, they do deal a lot of damage. It's no joke. We have a couple of enemies down here.
What's taking so long?
I think what I could do is like toss a wall over there. Nah, let me just go back to what I was doing. You go over there.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
I'll just do this. 2 enemies at least. Let's toss a fireball here. See if we can kill them.
That is a journey.
1 dead. 2 dead. There's a 3rd guy over there. But he didn't actually want anything to do with us. Which is funny.
Taste my fury.
Oh, never mind, there he is. Let's target him then.
Is going
And
to
you
hurt.
can very likely tank whatever he tosses at you. Or that. That works.
Cool it.
Go for this one now. It's so silly. The amount of damage you deal is kind of insane. Ah, you bitch. You missed. No.
No fear.
Okay, let's let's get into the kill here. I can turn off empowered, but just toss out a torrent, which doesn't miss. You bitch. Okay, that also works. But yeah, you saw the effect of the torrent there as well. I'm actually gonna put this here also, because I keep on changing it all the time. Okay. We have these little water elementals here which are stuck inside these bonfires. You can actually put these out and save your friends by tossing water on top of the bonfires.
Don't tell me you forgot how to use it. But of course.
To be honest, this is actually kind of making me want to create a character, a main character kineticist, to finally understand how they work. Because this can actually be fun. Though, Earth with Trip can become insanely overpowered. That's why I kind of stay away from it. We save these friends. They're gonna help us out later on. For the time being... Chest over here. Don't worry, they didn't die. They're just fusing with the river, which is a nice touch, I think. We can go up over here. Athletics 14. Let's just use the rope to guarantee this. I think we have like 4 ropes with us, or 6. It is a beautiful place and cozy. The cliffs seem to embrace this place. And the waterfall. It's very lovely. Very, very pretty, my friend.
Without a doubt.
I think there's a cave here as well. Yep. We can go in. There are some centipedes in the area, but with these we can deal in a manner of ways. I might actually just do this. So if I gather power high and I take away empowered, I can create a wall like over here. So I would force them to cross the wall. Gathering power. There's the wall. We're gonna go back to our previous thingy. Good. And now, there's more than one. So I will toss a fireball over here, see how many I can hit. And then as they run in, they cross the wall and take more damage. That's the plan at least. We do have a tremendous centipede which took tremendous damage. I wonder if he's gonna be able to actually dodge the wall there. Okay, I'll save my turn. Nope, just died. Okay. That worked well for us. I do believe that these do not last very long. What is this? Oh, gather power, okay. How long does it last? It doesn't... Oh, it lasts 4? I have to check my ability. Where is the wall? Wall. Where art thou? Number of rounds equal to your constitution modifier or until you use a wall infusion again. Okay, so for 4 rounds. Yeah, we can wait it out very easily. And I actually appreciate a lot that this doesn't last too long, because otherwise we would be stuck here forever waiting for it to go over or to finish, which is something that I really don't like. Even my spell selections on wizards and sorcerers is heavily changed based on the time, the duration of these effects. Okay, so turn that off, turn this on. Put the wall over there. We have a wall. Go back to your normal stuff.
I'm up for an adventure.
Toss a fireball like over here. Make them run through the wall. Back up. This bitch didn't take damage, really? It did not. Okay. Oh, there's more. Okay. What am I doing here? Some of them died. Go up here. I'm thinking of tossing out a fire snake, killing this guy immediately and probably injuring those two. It's 1 kill. 2 kills, not killed. Let's quicken a Scorching Ray. And that's done. Why didn't they take damage by walking on the wall, though? That's what I'm kind of confused about. Maybe they crossed a little path over here that wasn't covered?
Focus on the goal.
I suppose. Mushroomies. Thank you. Normal stuff.
Guide.
28 DC athletics. Yeah, you only have 14. I could give you a potion of heroism and take off your armor. Okay, let's try it out then. So take this, whoops, take this off, put this on, and drink a potion of heroism. Okay. And also, do I have...
Never stop learning.
I don't think you have guidance, right? Only clerics. Yeah, that's a negative.
Ask, and I shall
Good luck.
answer. I could do this with my eyes closed.
Nice, woman. Roll a 17. Okay. Very good. Let's leave. Ah, we're right here. Okay.
Without a doubt.
Athletics 20 DC. I may go back there later. There's a gargoyle. Don't exactly remember how powerful these are.
So long.
Let me try and put a wall on top of her. Try and trip.
You asked for it.
Okay. Combat trip maneuver, attack result 27. It's more than he has of defense, so he's getting tripped. It's just so very powerful to use this. You can just shoot him.
Made your choice.
Damage taken is very low, though.
Taste my fury.
So he's resistant to bludgeoning damage, it seems. And he has a friend. So, fireball? Let's aim at this guy.
To hurt.
Let's aim the fireball like over here. Oh, he fell down. Awesome. 41 damage. 20 damage. Let's not let him get close to our friend. Let's quicken another fireball and back away. And dead. Paid for itself. 15,000 gold.
Destination.
Lesser quicken rod. Very, very powerful. Anything you can quicken is extremely powerful. Even if it's just up to level 3. Okay,
There are many
let's carry on.
roads to success.
I think we're almost done here. Some experience. Yeah, this is the final section. The Disc of the Eclipse. And here she shows like the main mechanic. That there are twins and they kind of swap between dimensions and you either play with one or the other. Yeah, so we freed the water elementals who seem friendly. They will help us defeat the gargoyle. And we will not abandon them in battle, we will fight together. As you wish. Ow! This is me summoning the water elementals. There they are. And we are gonna help them. So now, let's just look over this. We can see here that she is not leveled and her stats are different. Because she is a dark elementalist. She's not a basic kineticist. I think her main stat right now should be intelligence, if I remember this right. But I'm not even gonna level her right now. We're only missing a single enemy, which I will just kill straight up. So I don't think I have to bother too much with this. But yeah, so essentially, by having this companion, you technically have two companions. You can swap between them whenever you want. And one, I think she is based on fire. Yeah, she picked fire first. So she actually has energy kinetic blast. So she targets touch AC from the get-go. And you can do an entirely different build for her. Which is kind of cool, I guess, but it is high maintenance in that sense. Let's go meet this guy. He's occupied with my friends, so we're just gonna kill him. Let me just do the same thing here. He will kill them quickly, but they do take up some of his time. More than enough for us to kill him. Fire Blast, we're gonna go for extended range. And just turn on low gather power. And kill the guy. My main character will get up close. Start the fight. And I'm gonna go for empowered Scorching Rays. Let's also guarantee a sneak attack here. Missed one, but the other one was enough. He's dead. And that was our final enemy of the area. We can pick up some herbs before we leave. We have some chests, and this is our main objective, the Disc of the Eclipse. Okay, we're gonna pick it up. And I think that this is the item that will allow us to swap between one sister or the other. Da-da-da. Fine, take it. Whoop, and she swapped again. No, thank you. I don't want to romance her. Let's be chaotic good. Your sister asks me to tell you she misses you. So now you can switch whenever you want to. You will be most welcome in being my companion. And there you go. We have a new companion with us. One we won't be using at all. But we can do requests later on for some more experience. And if there are powerful items as well, that's just a nice bonus. Let me see if I can take care of some skill checks here. Mobility 21. I have 13, she has 11. I like this picture. Ooh, we're getting kind of close to neutral good. I have to go for more lawful options.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Let me drink a potion of heroism to help out with the skill checks. Hello.
That posed little challenge.
Alright, good.
I must accept my fate.
Damn it.
My expertise prevailed.
Okay.
My
Let's
expertise
look at the
prevails.
one for athletics, which I think we're missing.
I'm good at this.
Good.
I could do this
And
with
good.
my eyes closed.
So all skill checks are done. We got all of the experience we wanted to get here.
That posed
We can
little
now just
challenge.
head off. Now I'm gonna have to waste some time swapping my party members because I do want my core party with me as we travel back to the Bernie. I don't want to go alone with her. But it should be like 1 or 2 days, so it's not too bad. Oh, actually no. The game puts me back with everybody that I had. Okay, this is something well done in my opinion. You can reach the area with your entire team, you can tell them to wait for you, and once you're out, you are back with them. That's a much better approach in my opinion. Okay, let me check my trusty map to see if I can move up north and go back to the left or not. Which map, where are you? Map. No, if I go up, I'm gonna have to move all the way to the right. So we're gonna go back down. Is there any place closer to me? I don't think so. Let's go over here. I guess I can explore this little area. Or even the... No. Or even this area here. Kingdom event, let me check it. Restoration of the Talden Mine. 1 BP per week. So it would pay itself in 100 weeks. That's a long time. Don't think I'm gonna bother with that. Come on, there's nothing here? There is actually nothing here. Awesome. Okay, so Bernie. We are going to pick up Mr. Harrim and take him for his quest. Actually, this shouldn't be like this. Okay. So enter throne room. It wasn't too bad to pick up Kaliki and Kanira. I was expecting worse. Bartholomew Delgado. All of this is fine. I can sell one of these. +1/+1, these can go. Okay.
Focus on the goal.
Let's rest. Actually, that was a mistake, but... okay, because I wanted to check out my spells before I rested. Oh well, it's fine. Let's get a remove fear here. And... not like it really matters, to be honest, but let's go for another Unbreakable Heart. Remove paralysis and more bone shakers. Prayer. Resist energy. Freedom of movement. Freedom of movement. Protection from energy. And another one of these is okay. I don't really need him for his quest either. He's just coming along. So I'm gonna leave. Make sure I have this off. Only active companions. Okay, on, sorry. I'm gonna leave. Cordampina, wait for me. And let's bring Harrim. And I think his quest is like on the North Gnarl Marshes. Oh, it's all the way over there. It's actually in the Dire Gnarl Marshes then. Okay, so Tatzelford. we're gonna teleport. Awesome. To Tattleford. Check out your gear as well. You are not very badly equipped, to be honest. I mean, you can't tank anything, that's for sure, but but it's not horrible what he has. Okay. So let's go over here, let's move north. And take care of this quickly. He can even stay right here because I don't want him to be in the fight at all. They're all in this together. Yeesh. Sure. I shouldn't spend my coins like this, but it's harder than I can't resist it. I cannot resist spending those coins. So here we're gonna fight, I think, like an adamantine golem. For that purpose, something that's very useful to have is our demolisher here, which can bypass all of the golem's damage reduction. So we're gonna change for that. And my strategy is to try and kill him as quickly as possible before he can even act. Otherwise, he can hurt quite a bit. So, let's take care of the usual business. Long duration buffs. We don't have our cleric, or our usual cleric, which kind of sucks, but let's see what I can do as well. I'm gonna want Shield of Faith on Valerie and Rigongar. I'll want to bless Archon's Aura. That's basically all I can do.
Here.
Let's go for our medium duration buffs as well. I should have also left the wyvern with us, but I kind of forgot about that.
Yes?
Okay, so something that I also want on Juby is... Well, first I want this, but I want to have my focusing surge available for when I want to press it. You actually have delay poison? I forgot about this. Okay.
Where to now?
And now what do we want? I want displacement on Valerie.
Together we are unstoppable.
Invis on Rigongar. Invis on Knock Knock.
So, any brilliant ideas?
Everything else seems fine. Let's go for an extended haste on everybody. Okay.
I'm up for an adventure.
Doesn't matter if I invis myself, because I believe the golem is going to be immune to spells.
What manner of country is this? Where is the lavish
Drink
dining,
that.
the festivals? Place
You've
very
drank
perhaps
that.
a footnote
You
in my
turn this
opinion.
on.
I'm listening.
You can get Sense Vitals. I'm not sure if the golem is immune to precision attacks or to precision damage. He might be, which would make Sense Vitals useless.
Yes.
She's gonna start singing,
My skills are getting
and
rusty.
I think we are good to go.
I am your shield.
Yep.
Without a doubt.
Harrim, you stay here. There we are. Adamantite Golem. So, we are singing our song for more attack bonus. I think I can charge with both Valerie and Rigongar because they're both kind of well protected. And also in terms of AC, he's at 36, she's at 38. But he will have Crane Wing to help out. But I guess if I want to just keep them like in a good position, I would put Knock Knock here, Rigongar over there. Oh, cutscene, never mind. My buffs are ticking. Look, look, help has arrived, hurrah! Praise Torag! Okay, the fight already started. He's already kind of injured. Let me just see. I can't inspect him. I'm gonna try and do Jubilos here, tossing some bombs. I want to make sure we don't get caught flat-footed. So probably Rigongar is the best person for him to meet straight up. So you stay there. You throw that. Okay, he's gonna focus on Rigongar, I think. Knock Knock is coming in as well. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this guy is immune to magic. But I will try just tossing a shot. You stand back. Don't you move. Unless I want to heal someone. You can go, Valerie. Nice damage from Knock Knock. My best bet is bringing him down with force bombs. Oh, it's done. Okay. So what happened here? Knock Knock hit. Rigongar hit. And by hitting, Knock Knock makes the attack of opportunity because he has Opportunist. Dealt even more damage and done. Okay. I will definitely take it. We can go back to our scimitar. And now we have to bring Harrim to the adamantine golem.
See my destination.
Because he's like injured, he's recuperating his strength. The golem freezes. Inside it something vibrates in harmony and the bends left by your weapons quickly repair. Harrim approaches the metal monster and examines it from head to toe. An invincible idol made of indestructible metal. Another proof of our empty pride. Every master wishes to create something that will outlive them. But why? So that their creation will live on a short while before returning to dust with the rest of the universe? Ha! Masters, masters. Harrim pulls the key. To his surprise, the whole lock comes out of the golem's body along with the key. As Harrim stands amazed, the monster falls to pieces as if it were made not of the strongest metal in the world, but of rotten wood. Hail to Baron Cordamt! Saved! We were so nearly done for! Praise Torag! I love dwarves. They're so cool. That's a lot of experience. One of the dwarves, clearly their leader, a grey-haired man with a massive symbol of Torag around his neck, jumps down from the hillock where the dwarves climb to escape the golem. He looks at Harrim and what he's done, astounded. How? How did you do it? That's impossible! Impossible! I don't know. I don't. Okay. Who are you? The dwarf turns to you and bows ceremoniously. Forgive me, your grace. The surprise made me lose all my manners. My name is Jarlman Skeg, paladin of Torag and the leader of this group. On behalf of our whole clan, I thank you for your help. And you must be Harrim, the priest of Grodus. I've heard a lot about you and the unusual path you've taken. I would like to speak with you. You would like? Well, I wouldn't like to even see you. We have nothing to discuss. This is just what I need, to listen to another sermon about Torag's greatness. The paladin replies to Harrim's indignation with a humble bow. I am not so arrogant as to preach to a priest. Your faith is your choice. I am not one to question it. I only wanted to know more about your spiritual journey. In response, Harrim only sniffs with contempt. Harrim, you've broken metal with your bare hands before, back in the troll fortress where you broke the anvil. What? When did that happen, Cordamt? Ah, wait, are you talking about the anvil? Yes, I did do that, but why? I asked Grodus what it meant, but received no answer. Harrim pensively wraps his beard around his finger. Anyway, are you safe now? Yes, your grace. May Torag bless the soil you walk upon. You saved us. The Skeg clan is in your debt. Alas, we have no treasure to reward you for your kind aid. But that is only temporary, believe me. When we find a way inside the fortress and recover the legacy of our ancestors, you'll see that no one can accuse the Skeg clan of stinginess. Ah, typical gratitude for dwarven clans. Just so you know, Cordamt, when they say they're in irredeemable debt, it really means they're just never going to pay. Harrim sneers bitterly. Look at them, Cordant. Here they are, true children of Torag. Greedy, conceited, unable to see beyond their own noses. They barely escaped death, and there they are, diving into its maw again, blinded by the glitter of imaginary treasures. I contemplated making them leave, but let us allow them to stay and continue what they are doing. If they are in such a hurry to dig their own graves, let us not interfere. Thank you. I see you've no love for your people or our god. No, don't be so quick to frown. I have no wish to preach to you. But I believe you said you broke the unbreakable with your bare hands. Please tell me about this. I think I have an idea of what power lies within you. The searing palm. Harrim's voice sounds dull and lifeless. The magic anvil in the desolate bronze shield fortress, desecrated by trolls. It was destroyed by my fist as if it were made of sand, or wood that had rotted from inside, and only waited to be touched to fall to dust. Jarmold pensively holds his hand upon Torag's hammer, which hangs above his neck. Could it be? Jarmold, what are you talking about? What power hides inside Harrim? The touch of the unmaker. This is a rare, very rare gift of the gods. It happens once in a generation. I can't say who grants it. Perhaps Torag, perhaps Grotus, or perhaps it comes from some other source we know nothing about. It is the power to give death to things which live on beyond their proper time. Pfft, that's rich. Any pipsqueak from our tribe knows how to break things, and you longshanks call it a gift? Ill things, created with a flaw like this golem, desecrated like the anvil, the robust creations of dwarven hands that beg for death but must continue to exist. A dwarf blessed by the touch of the unmaker can put an end to their suffering. Beg for death? Nonsense, I've never heard of this. If Grotus granted me this power, why do I have to find out about it from some paladin of a traitor god? The god of helplessness and cowardice. A gift of the gods, by Grotus, you prove it or you admit you're lying. Jarmold listens calmly to the stream of insults raining down on him from Harrim. When the latter has finally spent his breath, the paladin replies quietly, "Yes, I can prove it." And we did pass a religion check here. Harrim, his words make sense. Maybe what you thought was Torag's curse was actually a gift from the gods, which your kin simply couldn't understand? Harrim winces as if all of his teeth started aching at once, but then nods reluctantly. It is possible. But then Torag and his followers are even more stupid and blind than I thought. Just imagine, Cordant. If this is true, the reason for my woe is not a curse, but the simple fact that none of my kin was wise enough to recognize the divine gift. The priest shakes his head and looks at the paladin. You said you can prove your words, Jarmold. I challenge you now. The touch of the unmaker is not only the power to destroy. He can take the heart from an item. All the love and effort put into it by its maker, by the mercy of Torag. Strike the golem once more, complete the unmaking, and show us its heart. Aha! So he does speak the truth. Harrim looks gloomily at the quiet golem, then shrugs and smashes it with his fist. The golem falls to fragments with a pitiful clink. Leaning down to search through the pieces, Harrim takes hold of a shimmering blue jewel. He examines it, then turns to you. The priest's face is sad and baffled. There, a gift from Torag, be he damned. So what's next? What do I do with it now? So you can get gemstones from different broken pieces of iron? Good for you, you'll be rich. Such a pragmatic young man. However, I'm afraid the hearts of artifacts have much more value in one piece. If it's a gift from Torag, then give it to his servant. Harrim hands a jewel over to Jarmold. Thank you for telling me of my gift, Jarmold, but do not expect it will reconcile me with Torag, or with my people. If you find a way to make good use of it, fine. If not, it doesn't matter. You can keep looking for the entrance or go back to your mountains, I care not. Jarmold lowers his head. Thank you, Harrim. I will make good use of this gift. I am sorry that everything turned out the way it did, but I respect your decision and won't try to convince you. Farewell. Harrim turns to you. Gifts from the gods, curses from the gods. I'm starting to think it's the same thing. But thank you for coming here with me. I probably wouldn't even have talked to this Jarmold on my own. But now I have much to contemplate. Let us go, Cordant. Let's leave this keg to do as they will. Okay, and I do think that you want to give him the jewel. I also thought I was supposed to give him an item that we pick up from the anvil. in the Troll Fortress, but I might be misremembering. I'm just checking for items here. Oh,
Focus on the goal.
okay. We have some checks. A cold iron dwarven war axe +3. That's actually a very decent weapon. I don't think he can use it though. Yeah, he can't. It's an exotic proficiency group. But very decent weapon, eh? We're gonna sell it, but if anybody wanted to use it, it would be good. Mobility 30, I think we can pass it freely by using Knock Knock. Yeah, 37, you can take it.
I did it. I did.
You did!
I can
Why
see
do I
my
feel like I
destination.
just missed a perception check?
Give the order.
Because probably I did, right? Yeah.
Here.
Probably I did. I could come back here with Cordon Pin and see if she can
Without
find
breaking
it.
Without a doubt.
In any case, his quest is done. We got some decent experience out of it. So I'm happy. And now what we can do is we can go back to our Bernie, swap our party once again, and continue on. Something that I also want to do is, I want to come back here. I want to take the item I gave Kaliki, the helmet, because it's actually useful for our party and I want it with me. So, Tusktail, let's rearrange this. So, you go away, you come in. You are not the one I want, damn it. Go there. Because I'm not sure if you can swap between the sisters while you are out of, like, a game world.
I am ready.
This here, call forth Kaliki, yeah. So, you don't have anything that I need, no. So, she swapped. And now we can take out these items. So, give me that and give me that. And possibly that. Okay, that's fine. Let's get out of here. To the barony we go. Swap again. Cordon Pina. Now we can enter, go to our throne room. I'm also gonna level up Tristian to see if we can get some further stats for his advisor post. Ooh! What do you got? What do you got? Ah! I don't want scrolls, woman! I want rods. I'm not sure if a staff would also be useful. Let me check, but I'm pretty sure that rods are always the best choice here. Okay, so I did check, and the stuff we can get right now sucks. The rod is actually a very good rod, so please bring me a rod. Oh, I have another appealing offer for you. My range of goods is wide enough, no doubt, but just for you I can get something exquisite. One of my partners may have come across something valuable and rare. However, I'll need your help to deliver it to you. Are you interested? Of course. Come to my shop, Your Grace, so we can talk more in private. Okay. I should be finishing up the episode, but let me just get this quest. Because I really don't want to forget about her quests. Like I've said before, this is our most crucial artisan in the entire game. So I definitely want to do her quest ASAP. Okay, her shop is over here. Let's discuss this exquisite item you can get only for me. Oh, Your Grace, this is so embarrassing. I'd love to, but there's something. I have an associate, shall we say, named Ollie. He's a human, my gopher. Long legs, strong. He was due back with payment for a fat contract 3 days ago. I have a feeling that something happened to him. Or worse, that he fled with my money, which was promised as a down payment to my partner for that rarity I was procuring for you. Ollie has the chest of gemstones stashed somewhere near the southern border. Without that, we're never getting your relic. Eileen pauses a moment. Why? If someone could find Ollie, maybe visit his family at Lake Silverstep or talk to his wife Lidica. No, it doesn't feel right to request this of you, Your Grace. I actually know who she is. So describe her so I can find her. If you need to borrow money to pay your partner, I can help you out. Nope. Okay, so I guess we have the quest already. Yes, we do. Okay.
I can see.
Alright, so back to the Baron we go. I actually want to see if I can upgrade Eileen's artisan shop. Not that I believe it will make a difference in what she does, but in case it does, I want to have it. So let's go over here. Just do this very quickly before we finish up. So this, enter. Eileen's shop, there. We can upgrade it. Okay. Pew. And then if we have a city, we can upgrade it further. Alright. So with this, we are going to finish our episode, my friends. As always, I want to thank you all for being here with me in the channel, watching some Pathfinder Kingmaker. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Questions, suggestions, anything at all, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming out soon, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.